Unshackled from the obligations of a strict retro remake, Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 is free to take some liberties with the rulebook its predecessor was forced to abide by. And take liberties it does. The ability to jump in the 2D Bionic Commando game may come off as brazen sacrilege to those who live and die by the robot arm. Should you give this renegade sequel the benefit of the doubt? Colonel Brubaker has gone missing in the nation of Papagayan. Meanwhile, the sinister General Sabio, every bit the sneering island dictator, has missiles pointed at friendly territory. This sounds like a job for Bionics. You're Nathan Spencer, the world's most famous operator of telescoping cyborg limbs, looking fresh with a new and undoubtedly moose-intensive hairdo and full bristling mustache. Your job is to foil Sabio, find out what's become of Brubaker, and make sure that the rookie Bionics accompanying you don't get killed or worse. Yes, you have the ability to jump, but by granting you awards and achievements for getting through the levels by means of your arm alone, the game downright dares you not to use it. The jumpless path, of course, is always more trying and deadly, and considerably harder to intuit. Since most of the levels sprawl in multiple directions anyway, they have to hide the upgrades for Spencer's new expandable arsenal of passive abilities and special weapons somewhere after all. Hot-dogging through the game without jumping amounts to a true test of patience and mettle. The host of new toys Spencer has at his disposal won't fundamentally alter how you'll approach the game so much as provide situational tools that are often not worth utilizing. The ones you find first, a grenade launcher and a passive health regeneration buff, are probably worth keeping equipped throughout the entire game. In regards to how Rearmed 2 deviates from its predecessor's blueprint, jumping is merely the most obvious example. The level structure is strictly linear and you won't find any top-down intermission stages. It also benefits from the sort of incremental improvements you'd come to expect from the sequel. The swinging mechanics feel a bit more elegant this time around, and the graphics just plain look better. It's a substantial enough package for a downloadable game, with the expected selection of challenge rooms and shared screen co-op play. Rearmed 2 may not be as easy to recommend as its predecessor was. 1,200 Microsoft points isn't peanuts. But if you've been craving another dalliance with Spencer, you won't be disappointed. Provided you're not a stickler about the whole jumping thing.